Okay guys, last time I got cut off here, we were using 3-point editing a little differently, and we have this music interlude, and I just replaced just the video, not the audio, with the 3-point editing. So our playhead should just be right past here, and it looks like I have my video patched to the first video track, and I've disconnected the audio. So what I want to do now is I'm going to select a little different B-roll, and I'm going to come in here with CU playing, and I have another set of time code that I want you guys to plug in, 30004, so it's like three minutes, right? And we're going to do an in, and the other one is 30505, and hit enter. So that's just a little section, and I already have this patched correctly. No audio is going to have because I'm disconnected and I've dragged that down. So now the only thing I need to do is hit that overwrite button. And so you should have, don't worry about those red flags, that just means it's disconnected from its audio source. No worries. And once we get to this third clip, that's the same as what's playing here. So it didn't matter. I can't tell what notes he's saying, so all of these, it just looks like he's playing the same thing. Okay, so now keeping on going, I want to adjust this music, because right now it stops and it just comes on full force. So we're going to just ease it in a little bit. The first thing we need to do is unlink this. So I'm going to hit Command L, which of course you know is to unlink. Deselect, so I'm only dealing with the audio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this just a few seconds to the left, and remember my little yellow tab comes up as I do that. That's good. And do the same over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a little table. Using keyframes, we're going to tell it to start low, because we're hearing this interview. Start low, creep up, and as the time we don't have the interview and we just have B-roll, we're loud, 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 and then we're going to come back down again. So we're going to be making a little tabletop with those levels. So what we'll need to do is place your playhead right here at the very beginning of the video clip. So right at this joint where we've stopped the interview and we're starting to have B-roll. Again, with this marker, I could double click it, and this playhead is the same. So at this point in the audio, I want to add a keyframe. Now this is the beginning of the clip, what we added, the 2 seconds that we added. So I'm telling you to snap your playhead over here and add another one here. Now this first keyframe, I want this to be low, because this is when the interview is ending, and I want you to drag this all the way down to -22. Okay, so very low. And we can see how that sounds. We can play it here. And the bagpipes are still a little loud, so we're gonna drag the second keyframe down to -10. Okay, just so it's a little easier. And this again should be -22. All right, so that's a pretty good table just as we are ramping up here. Now we're going to do the reverse on the other end. So I'm going to put my playhead right here. At this point, we still want it loud. Okay, so this is where we're ending our visual source. We're going to do a keyframe here. At the very end, we're going to do another keyframe. I'm going to leave this the same because this is continuing loud, but I want this to come down, and we're going to go to that -22 right here. So if we back up now, we can hear how that sounds. Okay, skipping ahead.
The biggest challenge is really that it's not my only option.
Okay, and it's a little smoother. Okay, so in the viewer, I told you to hit Shift-Z so you can see what this looks like. And we just made a little table. We started low.